we go. It is 11 a.m. on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Hello, Melissa. Welcome.
Thank you, Sherry.
So good to see you.
Great to see you too. Thank
And
you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
2020,
Year.
year of a lot of change, right? And
Yes.
new beginnings. Absolutely. Well, I want to welcome you and those of us who are joining us live. Of course, this will be posted on our site, and many more will be watching after the fact. But I want to welcome everyone to this session with Windstar for our 2021 Cruise and Travel Expo. We do miss seeing everyone in person and in the convention center and have all join us. But with all the changes happening this year, and even though we've got a lot of good news coming our way, we still felt that it was best to be able to bring this directly to everyone in their home this year. But we have some wonderful, wonderful things to talk about, some ideas, ways for you to think about traveling in the future. We'll be hosting about almost 30 webinars throughout the month of January with our wonderful partners such as Melissa with Windstar, and we're able to do this for you. During the presentation, there is a Q&A box, and if you happen to have a question, feel free to type it into the Q&A box, and then time pending, we will see get to those questions and get them answered for you today. If not, we'll absolutely get back to you after the webinar is over. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Sherry Cressy. I'm the operations manager for All Aboard Travel. We are a travel leaders vacation center, and our home base is located in the Fort Myers, Florida area, although we do have clients and we work worldwide. We have been in business and contributing to our community for over 32 years, we are proud to say, and we really, really enjoy what we are able to do and what we are able to bring to our clients. So I wanted to, again, welcome all of you. And before I have Melissa begin, I just want to go over a few goodies for everyone that we have at All Aboard Travel. You can reach us at 1-800-741-1770, and we have senior level certified expert travel advisors working with us that are here to assist all of you. For attending this year's Virtual Cruise and Travel Expo 2021 Home Edition, we do have some amazing offers that you'll be able to combine with any other offers that you see out there. Some restrictions may apply, but feel free to call. For the most part, if you do choose to make a reservation for the future and you do book with us by February 8th of this year, you will be able to apply a $500 onboard credit per stateroom sailing, or if you choose to book a tour inclusive vacation package, then you can earn up to $500 off per room. So that is some exciting. I'm so glad that we were able to still offer that to here. Also, bigger yet, for those of you who are joining us live and you do register to attend one of our amazing webinars with our partners, you will be entered in for a chance to win a $1,000 All Aboard Travel gift certificate. Can you believe that? Isn't that great that they were able to provide that for us this year? So one thing to keep in mind while you're looking at all this wonderful information, one of our niche things that we do here at All Aboard Travel is we host and we also book groups. And with 2021 being a real transition year for us, and with what's happened in 2020 with people not being able to gather, with all the good news coming with vaccines, people just not being able to gather the way that they would have in 2020, going forward in 2021, starting to plan those gatherings again down the line. Now it's time to really start thinking about that and making those plans and talking with your family. So if you were looking for ideas or you would like some help, don't hesitate to give us a call. Again, we are all available, 1-800-741-1770. And I'm to host this event today. And I'm very, very, very excited to present Melissa Windstar today. Melissa, thank you for joining us again. And you're welcome to take over and share all of your good news.
Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. Thanks for the opportunity to be here with all of you. I know last year about this time, I met many of you in person at the All Aboard uh, Travel Expo, and that was a lot of fun. So hopefully next year I can see you all in person again. But I guess this is the next best thing. So thanks for being here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we will go ahead and get started. Let's see here. Okay. Sherry, if you could just let me know that you can see my screen, that would be awesome.
I sure can.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. And again, as Sherry mentioned, if you all have any questions or any comments during the presentation, feel free to put those in the chat box. And time permitting, we'll try to get to each and every one of those. So thanks for being here. I have been with Windstar Cruises a little over 4.5 years, but I am more than just a Windstar representative. I am a Windstar fanatic. I am also a past guest of Windstar, or as we like to call them, Yacht Club members. And I hope some of you out there may be Yacht Club members as well, and we'd love to see you back aboard. For those of you that have not yet experienced Windstar, wow, be prepared to be surprised and really delighted, because it is really unique and, as we like to say, 180 degrees from ordinary. So you take everything you think you know about cruises and throw it out the porthole window. This is yacht style cruising, and it really is special. It really, really is. So we are a boutique cruise line, and so if you think of a boutique hotel or a boutique resort, this is like a floating boutique hotel at sea. It's large enough to pamper, so we have the amenities of a small cruise ship, but small enough so that it really does feel like you're on a friend's private yacht. Or let's think big, maybe you're on your own private yacht. So it really is, something very, very unique and relaxing. And we are known as world's best small ship cruise line, and we've been in operation about 30 some years. So we like to say we're really the kind of the leader and pioneer in yacht style cruising. We're proud to be recognized as really one of the most highly awarded small ship cruise lines by some of the most respected travel leaders in our industry. So your Windstar yacht is waiting, and we can't wait to welcome you aboard. We have 6 beautiful small ships. You see 2 on your screen there. We have the Star class yachts, which are actually being rebranded Star Plus class yachts, and I'll tell you why in just a few moments. And we have the Wind class yachts. I bet you could already guess which ones are the Wind class yachts, right? Of course, those are the ones with those beautiful tall masts. But Wind or Star, it's all Windstar. It's all just really, really spectacular. The experience is virtually the same no matter which of our 6 ships you are on. But we do have 3 of the all-suite motor yachts, like you see on the left side of the screen. Those are the Star Plus class yachts, and 3 of the beautiful sailing yachts. Notice I didn't say sailboats. They're not sailboats. They are cruise ships with sails. The sails are functional. They do give us extra speed. And when the conditions are just right, the captains love to cut the engines and we just glide, and it is just peaceful and beautiful. But we don't rely on wind power. So we are 6 motor yachts, 3 with sail and 3 all-suite motor yachts. So that's kind of an introduction to the ships. But the ships are beautiful. They're elegant, classic, lovely, lovely yachts. But the true beauty is where we can go and the type of unique experiences we can deliver. So just to give you kind of a little teaser about Windstar, and if you're inspired by what you see, we hope you'll follow up with your all aboard travel representatives so they can really get you more of those details and get you even more information. This will be kind of an introduction. So you're going to leave the crowds behind. You're on elegant yachts that carry less than 350 travelers. So wow, you're really leaving the crowds behind. Small elegant yachts that carry just really a handful of guests compared to those mega ships, and it gives us the opportunity to offer a more personalized, immersive experience, 180 degrees from ordinary. We get you even closer to authentic destinations, literally closer, because our yachts are small enough to fit into shallow waterways and narrow passageways and places that other ships really cannot reach. So and we get you more time ashore. You don't feel rushed. Many of our itineraries stay all day and late into the evening. Many places around the world, you'll have interesting nightlife that most quote unquote tourists don't usually get to experience, especially if they're on a ship. But if there's nightlife, we're going to be there, and we might even stay overnight to give you even more time ashore. Very intimate, welcoming ambiance. It's very, very easy to connect with your fellow travelers and crew on a Windstar yacht. Very, very welcoming, and we just do things a little bit differently, so that it does feel like a private yacht. And you are going to taste the essence of the culture you explored. We do really incorporate local and regional delicacies into our menus, so it really is immersive and very authentic. And we do have a very attentive service. We have a guest to crew ratio of 1.5 to 1 guests to crew. So that's really spectacular. And depending on which of our 6 ships, because they hold between 148 to about 300, just under 350, it may even be a 1-to-1 guest to crew ratio, depending on which ship and capacity on that sailing. So that in itself is really unique, very intimate. It's perfect for physical distancing. I don't like to say social distancing because Windstar is extremely social. You'll see that. This is not the kind of cruise where people hibernate in their own stateroom or suite or want to sit on their own private balcony all day away from everyone. Not at all. This is really very social. But for those folks that are wanting to have some private time and some intimacy, absolutely, you could do that on a private yacht. It's very relaxed, very very unregimented and private yacht style. Very as I mentioned, welcoming, and that's a theme that we really use over and over again, and it is really welcoming. Even the captains and staff captains are welcoming. They have an open bridge. The command center has an open door till about 10:30 at night when we're out at sea. Come on up and have a cup of coffee. Have a great chat with the captain. Check out what's on the radar, what's on the controls. If you're into that type of thing, you can take complimentary charting and navigational courses at the bridge, and or just get a great selfie with the captain. How fun! This is something that's very unique in cruising today. The other, we talked about the bow, the command center of the ship, but at the other end of the yacht, the stern of the yacht, we do have a water sports platform on all 6 of our yachts. So you do get to experience complimentary water sports, snorkeling gear. Water sports are always included. And that's just awesome for doing something very, very unique that you couldn't do obviously on a big ship. So this is weather permitting and depends on the port. It's only when we're out at anchor. But how exciting! And to be able to use there's foam flotation islands, there's water skiing, windsurfing, there's little small sailboats you could use, windsurf boards, wakeboarding, tubing, kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, even water trampolines. How fun. So now that water sports platform, as I mentioned, it is in select ports and weather permitting. Also, when you're on board, you're going to have amazing culinary. We are known for having some of the best culinary at sea. It is casually elegant. It's yacht style cruising, so you don't have to bring the formal wear, but some folks like to dress up. We just don't require jackets or ties. It is like it's a world-class culinary tour that also comes with a cruise. You're going to not only soak up the local flavor, you're going to have it for dinner. So, beautiful meals. And if you're interested in culinary, why not take one of our complimentary culinary tours, market tours, in almost all of our destinations. When the chefs go ashore to source those local delicacies, you're welcome to be part of that fun. In the middle there is Andy Rickard. He's a celebrity chef from the James Beard Foundation. So it's not unusual to have visiting celebrity chefs on Windstar, and you can go ashore with them and check out the cool culinary and the great markets. So you're going to visit some of the most captivating places in the world, and no one else goes so far to take you so close. You're going to dock right in the heart of harbors with the mega yachts, where other ships have to dock 45 minutes to an hour away sometimes, and take buses to get to see the highlights. Nope, you're going to be right there. Here you can see one of our Wind class yachts, the Windsurf in the background, and then that's one of our Star Plus class yachts docked right there, and that is you may recognize that image. That is in Monte Carlo. We are actually there for the races each year. Also, we do have our Grand Prix cruise, which is really amazing. We have Formula One experts sailing with us. We have VIP seating right there at the waterfront when the race cars come right through. There's a really complicated turn where there's the tunnel where the cars come out of the tunnel and do this complicated turn. Well, we're right there. Our guests are going to get this amazing experience at the Grand Prix, and there's pit passes so they could go into the pits and meet the drivers, and it's really a cool experience. So that's one example. Or let's say in Lisbon, we're going to go dock right there in the heart of this beautiful, amazing old world city, where other ships cannot. It's kind of shallow there, and it's hard to get to by most ships. Or we'll go places that we don't have any any harbors. This happens to be in St. Lucia, and we find a very shallow, beautiful area where we put the anchor down and we do our tender boat rides ashore. Sometimes we even do wet boat landings where we go ashore by Zodiac boat. We go right up to the beach and you just hop right out and you're right there in the middle of this beautiful village. And we also go to Alaska, off the beaten path, Alaska. We go into places, narrow passageways and fjords that other cruise ships cannot reach. And we are known as the highest rated small ship cruise line in Alaska. And that water sports platform that I showed you, what we do complimentary water sports in the tropics. Well, that is an awesome place to launch our expeditions in Alaska. Nope, we don't do water sports in Alaska, but we do have our expeditions that launch right from the yacht, which is really, really spectacular. And we have a team of Alaska experts that sail with us, a botanist, a geologist, Native American expert, a glaciologist, who knew that even existed? But we have a whole team of experts that live aboard to really show you the best of the best. And you'll have lots of freedom to explore on all of our itineraries. So I'd love to ask you, what is on your bucket list? Well, chances are we go there. And most of our trips are seasonal. We don't do these itineraries year round, with the exception of Tahiti. We are there year round. But Windstar visits about 330 ports every year, 82 countries. We have almost 200 unique itineraries. So everything from Caribbean to the Greek Isles to Asia to our ocean crossings, which are just beautiful, beautiful transatlantics and transpacifics, Northern Europe, South Pacific, Tahiti, Australia, New Zealand, and so on and so forth. So really amazing. I wish we had time to get into all of those destinations, but this is, again, just a teaser, and All Aboard Travel can get you more details. No matter which one you select, it's authentic, distinctive, and my favorite word, fun. It is really fun on Windstar. And we have identified kind of our top 10 most fun bucket list itineraries. Now, all of our itineraries are amazing, but we really don't have time to get into all of them. But I did want to highlight kind of our top 10. When we look at repeat cruisers, past guests that have been with us year after year, there are several sailings that get a lot of repeat business. You have an amazing cruise when someone gets off that cruise and goes, "That was awesome. I want to do that one again." And I want to sail with my my favorite crew on my favorite yacht in my favorite destination. So these are places that are so good that once doesn't do it. You have to do it again and again because it's so much fun. There's so much to see. There's so many UNESCO heritage sites and just total cultural authenticity. So yes, all of our cruises are great, but if you want to start someplace, if you're new to Windstar, check out these top 10 itineraries. So classic Italy with the Dalmatian coast, that's Rome to Venice, or reverse, that's usually 8 or 9 days. That's so popular that we have 2 of our yachts that go there, one of our Wind class yachts and one of our Star Plus class yachts. There's also cruise tours available that are optional, where you could come in a little bit earlier and do like a Lake Como and Adriatic romance trip. There's also a Vatican experience. We have our Under the Tuscan Sun and Down the Dalmatian Coast cruise tour. So many of these cruises can be purchased with the cruise tours, pre and post cruise tours, already included in the package. Short excursions are optional on all of our trips. They do have an extra cost, but they are phenomenal, and they are hand curated by Windstar. These are not tours that you would find off the shelf in a tour book. So definitely All Aboard Travel can help you set up a Windstar excursion if you like. But definitely check these out. Alaskan Splendors, as I mentioned, we're the highest rated small ship cruise line in Alaska. Treasures of the Greek Isles, round trip Athens, 7 days on one of our beautiful sailing yachts. one of the most, the Greek Isles is really one of the most spectacular, regions of the world. And we're going to visit small hidden ports and just legendary places like Santorini and Mykonos and Monvaza and different places. So, a number of UNESCO sites. You've got around Iceland. Who knew that Iceland would be so popular? I mean, it really is a place that's on a lot of people's bucket list. So if you haven't been, definitely check it out. Dramatic scenery, beautiful little communities. We do a week-long circumnavigation of Iceland, 7 days, round trip Reykjavik. That's on one of our all-suite motor yachts, Star Pride. So we do also have a cruise tour, which also integrates more of the inland Iceland adventures as well. We have Ancient Wonders of Greece and Ephesus, Ancient Ephesus. I will say that all of our Greek Isles cruises go into Ancient Ephesus in Turkey, actually Kusadasi, Turkey, and we visit Ancient Ephesus. And we do have a beautiful evening under the stars in the ruins of the Celsus Library. I have a picture coming up in just a moment. We do also have our Holy Lands tour, which is Faith in the Holy Lands, Greece, Israel, and Egypt. That is pretty amazing. That's on one of our all suite yachts also. That's going to be usually about 10, I believe that's about 10 days. We do that in May and October. And then you also have well, my personal favorite, because I've done this one and it was amazing, Yachtman's Harbor of the Rivieras, the French and Italian Riviera. This is either round trip, one way Rome to Barcelona or the reverse. That's typically 7 days. It's so popular. We have two of our yachts that do that one of our all-suite motor yachts and one of our sailing yachts. And that's typically May, August, October, and I believe we have one in June also. But All Aboard Travel can check out those upcoming itineraries and get you the right dates. The Corinth Canal, that's an image right there on your screen. That is a beautiful waterway that cuts right through Greece. That is really very difficult for other ships to go through. We're one of the only cruise ships that can go through the Corinth Canal. It is just spectacular. And then also my personal bucket list, Dreams of Tahiti. There is no bad time to go to Tahiti. There is no hurricane season, so keep that in mind. I did mention that we have our Evening Under the Stars in Ancient Ephesus. This is a private dinner we have on all of our Greek Isles cruises. We also do a private event in Tahiti, which I have a picture coming up pretty soon. But 7 days, Dreams of Tahiti, round trip Papeete, probably one of our most popular itineraries, again, which is why we do that year round. This is an example of our 7-day Tahiti cruise. And All Aboard Travel has a very unique opportunity for you to depart from Papeete on December 2nd of this year and do a 7-day Dreams of Tahiti, 6 different Tahitian islands, including the island of Tahiti. There's about 200 and some islands in Tahiti. We're going to go to up to 6 of them. We're going to do an overnight in Bora Bora on the yacht. That's where we have our beautiful evening under the stars on a little private motu for a private party, luau party. We do also have an overnight in Raiatea, and you're going to have plenty of time to do water sports. You can see on the right side of the screen, it'll tell you what days we have that water sports platform open for the complimentary water toys. So this is the Society Islands, absolutely spectacular. Inspiration for South Pacific's Bali High. Great snorkeling, some of the best snorkeling and scuba in the world. Crystal blue waters. If you like to discover unique, culinary, the Tahitian culinary, very colorful and beautiful. A lot of great seafoods and local vegetables and local fruits and things that are just so spectacular, and really, luxuriating on the yacht. But if your dream is to stay also overnight in an overwater bungalow, we got you covered. All Aboard Travel can assist you with purchasing a optional package where you can actually spend the night in Bora Bora on the water in an over a water bungalow as well. So this is an example of the private event that we have coming up in Tahiti on all of our Tahiti cruises. We do Tahiti for 7, 10, and 11 nights. You could also talk to All Aboard Travel about coming in a few days early or staying a few days later to experience the island of Tahiti. We do have 2 different yachts that sail in Tahiti. Primarily, it's one of our sailing yachts, the Wind Spirit, like you see on the right side of the screen. But for a few months, actually, in 2021, we will have one of our all-suite motor yachts, the Star Breeze, and that is the yacht that All Aboard Travel has exclusive group pricing on for December 2nd. So we hope you'll join us. So what's really special about the Star Breeze? Well, lots of things, but she just actually had a actually more than a renovation. She had a reimagining. You might have seen this in some of the travel websites. We have a $250 million initiative with the Star Breeze and her two sister ships, the Star Legend and Star Pride. This is a pretty cool picture. We actually cut the yacht in half. We inserted a block of 50 brand new suites. So we added about 80 feet to the yacht. Still very small. There's not one small ship port we go to that we can't go to when we now that we have the larger, a little bit longer yacht. But we put in 50 brand new suites. This is one example. It's an all-suite yacht, so everyone gets a suite. This is actually the smallest suite, and then they get larger depending on the category. So we have over 277 square feet, and then they go up to over 1,300 square feet for our 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath brand new suite. All of our existing suites had new bathrooms put on as well. Really beautiful. So this is just some examples. This is just an artist rendering. We don't have pictures yet because this just actually happened, but we put in a brand new pool deck with an infinity pool and lots of open deck space. We just put in a brand new spa, a new fitness center. We expanded our restaurant. Amphora restaurant is on all 6 of our yachts, but the 3 Star Plus yachts, as part of the reimagining, she is actually getting larger. So lots of physical distancing between tables, which is important these days. We have attracted the attention of celebrity chefs, and we do have a Michelin-starred chef that's opened the Quadro 44 on the Star Breeze and also on her 2 sister ships. So our 3 all-suite motor yachts will have a Quadro 44, very intimate Spanish restaurant, and the Star Grill by Stephen Racklin. He is the world-renowned authority on traditional barbecue and world barbecue. So he is the king of barbecue. So has opened the Star Grill on Star Breeze, and also on her 2 sister ships. So we are not currently sailing. We are planning to set sail again in May of this year. So we're very excited about that. And All Aboard Travel can assist you with all of your travel needs. So we don't have a lot of time left in this session today, but I did want to let you know what is included on Windstar. So I think that's important. So it is not all inclusive. It is semi-inclusive. So all of your meals and all the venues are always included. All of your non-alcohol beverages always included. We have a beautiful champagne reception. We have on-deck barbecue party one evening. We have those private destination discovery events and select sailings, such as Greek Isles and Tahiti. We have an amazing beach party celebration in the Caribbean, and so on and so forth. Lots of surprise and delight moments. All kinds of unique experiences on board. We don't want to tell you about all of them because we want you to be surprised, but but I will tell you that we do have some of the most unique experiences at sea. So this is just a list of what's included. It's easier to tell you what's not included, actually. Your alcohol, Wi-Fi, laundry, and tips. So your onboard experience includes pretty much everything else. So, but All Aboard Travel can assist you with adding this amenity package, which is only $89 per guest per day right now, to include all your tips, laundry services, that's personal laundry service, unlimited Wi-Fi, and the alcohol package. So that's something to consider. But if you're not interested in purchasing that, then that is not required. We don't make both people in the room buy it. So it's really up to you. So if you want to sail small and live large with Windstar, we do have some big perks going on. In addition to what Sherry mentioned to you about All Aboard Travel's exclusive offers, these are in addition. We are currently offering a pick your perk promotion, and there's shipboard credits or hotel packages or the alcohol package or the Wi-Fi package. There's a lot of different options. Plus, we are requiring just 5% deposit for our 2021 voyages. That's if you book by February 28th. Typically, it's 15%, so you only have to put a small deposit down. In addition, if you book in the next 2 weeks by January 20th with All Aboard Travel exclusively, you'll also get an extra onboard spending up to $100 per cabin or suite. So that's exciting. So just to recap, we are a fleet of 6 spacious yachts. We carry less than 350 guests, very friendly, very welcoming, relaxed environment. By design, everyone has more space. It's perfect for physical distancing, large open decks, uncrowded rooms. We go into smaller ports, hidden harbors, away from crowds, very unique places that many tourists have never had an opportunity to visit because these are typically not touristy places. These are really hidden gems. Intimate shore excursions, those are optional, but they are phenomenal, and they're small groups, and we have extraordinary guest experiences on our 3 all-suite motor yachts and also our 3 beautiful sailing yachts. So some of the frequently asked questions that usually come up on these sessions are, what are the the current health and safety precautions? That's an awesome question. It's on a lot of people's minds. Windstar has put in multi-million dollars on all 6 of our yachts to make sure that our guests and our crew are safe and protected. So on board the yachts, we have put in a very, very effective HEPA filtration system with UVC lights, with multiple filters, and we have actually helped create this through the University of Colorado Medical Center. So it is medical grade, hospital grade standards to keep the environment clean, with also EPA approved hospital grade sanitation solutions. And we're going to be hiring additional persons to do cleaning in all public spaces. And the dining venues will be operated at reduced capacity, the tables separated further apart, additional medical staff on board, crew masks daily, all kinds of procedures are going to be in place. By the time we start sailing again in May, this is going to we'll probably have even more procedures listed, but I wanted to give you an idea of what we are doing. For pre-boarding, we believe that passengers are more than likely going to have to show proof of a negative COVID test. We'll have more details on what that would be and what those requirements will be, but there will be all kinds of procedures, health screenings at the terminal. And then also shore excursions, as I mentioned, are optional, but if you take one of our excursions, we can control that environment and we can operate those at 50% capacity and make sure that everything is safe and secure. So if you still need additional peace of mind, just remember that when you deposit with Windstar, deposits are always refundable up to 121 days prior departure, minus a very small cancellation fee of $50 per person. But booking early is the smartest thing you could do because rates are going to go up as inventory goes down. We're seeing a lot of demand right now for small ship cruising. Folks that are looking for really a more intimate way of travel and they just can't wait to get back out on the water. So you're going to see that inventory is going to be kind of tight for 2021. And even for 22. So you want to book early, and the rates are going to go up a lot more than $50 a person. So if you're nervous about cancellation, you have 121 days prior minus a cancellation fee of 50 per person. I think that's the smartest thing you could do is book early. We don't want you to be disappointed. But if you still need additional peace of mind, travelers who are booked for a 2021 cruise, they actually would have up to 48 hours prior to departure to receive a future cruise credit of all their cruise cancellation fees if they decide that they can't go. So that 50 per person cancellation fee I had mentioned, that would actually be issued as a future cruise credit as well. So you have to use cruise credits within 24 months of issuance on another Windstar departure. So we hope to see you on board. Your Windstar yacht is waiting. I want to thank All Aboard Travel for this awesome experience. I really appreciate being here with you. And please reach out to All Aboard Travel regarding our Tahiti group December 2nd and for all other itineraries as well. So thank you, Sherry. Any questions came in today?
Thank you so much, Melissa.
My pleasure.
No, and you were extremely thorough. Thank you for that. So far, we have not had any questions. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and put back up the information that we started with at the very beginning. And I had gotten a couple of messages from some people who are attending that they couldn't hear me very well at the beginning, maybe some audio issues. So are you able to hear me now? I put in some headsets thinking that it might help.
You sound
okay,
perfect.
Great. Well, I just want to recap. Melissa, you did an amazing job, and you're absolutely correct. A lot of our clients, we're hearing from a lot of our clients that they're looking for some new ideas to think about travel. People are quite honestly ready to start traveling, and they're looking for places to go. They're just looking at it differently now. So having all of the safety precautions in place, offering more flexibility in cancellation, being upfront and honest with people about the capacity issues that we're going to be faced with over the next couple of years, and taking advantage of the discounts that you have available, plus the discounts that we have available currently during our Cruise and Travel Expo 2021 this year is really a great benefit for everyone and something that they should really think about right now. So just to recap what we went over at the beginning when I was breaking up a little bit, you can apply, if you book by February 8th, up to a $500 on-board credit per stateroom for a cruise. Or if you choose to book a tour or an all-inclusive vacation with us, you could also apply a $500 off. So a lot of options there for making it even more of a value than it was to begin with, which I'm glad to be able to offer. The other thing is that for those who are registering and attending our seminars, our webinars live with us, we're very glad to be able to give everyone a chance. For each one you register and attend, you will have an opportunity to win a $1,000 all aboard travel gift certificate, which you can use to apply toward a vacation. So if you have any questions about it or how it can be used or applied, don't hesitate to give us a call, and one of our experts will be happy to go over the information with you. As a reminder, we love groups. It's one of the niche products that we offer here. And we understand that people have not been able to gather in 2020. Looking forward into 2021 and into 2022, being able to visit with our friends and family again and experience that camaraderie and that fun as a group is going to be more important than ever. However, with Melissa and Windstar, it's great to know that they have the smaller ships, less people, but they have absolutely wonderful amenities that you can enjoy together. So grab some friends and family and give it a thought and see if it's something that you might want to consider. Again, I want to thank everyone for attending our Cruise and Travel Expo 2021. I want to thank Melissa again for being here and presenting such a wonderful product. We're so happy and proud to be partners with you and Windstar here at All Aboard Travel. Do give us a call. We are here to assist you with any questions you may have. We're at 1-800-741-1770. And I want to wish everyone a happy new year again. Thank you so much for attending. I don't see any questions. So Melissa, do you have anything to add before we go?
Just want to thank everyone for their time, and we hope to see them aboard.
Well said. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye.